Hi and welcome to GRASPx Robotics 101 series. Today we are going to learn about how to make a mini weather station using DHT11 sensor for temperature and humidity. So we are going to need this DHT11 sensor. It has 3 pins, VCC, data and ground. So let's plug this across the breadboard. Take your male-to-male pins and plug it in. Ensure that you have connected to the same vertical rails. The first pin you can see is ground, so I will take it to 5 volt. The second pin is for data, so we will put it in the pin number 9, and the third pin is for the ground. Put it the ground. That is it. Our hardware connection is done. Now let's plug our USB A to B cable. So you can see that as soon as I plug it, this light gets on. So that's it on the hardware part. Now let's go to the coding. The manager, onto the search bar, write DHT sensor library. The first one comes here is by the company called as Adafruit. We go and install. Click on install all. This will also install the dependency. Successful install. We close this. Now few things we will do is change the way we write things. Okay. The purpose of library is to reduce the tedious work and reduce the few lines of code onto a function. So the way we write things change. So we'll write include and that library first. Okay. This is the name of the library. So once we have included it, now we need to define what all aspects are in it. Those are two things: pin type, those are two things: DHT sensor type and pin. Like this. Since we have used pin number 9, hence the 9, and the sensor we are using is DHT11. Once we have written this, we need to call that thing DHT of DHT pin and then comma DHT type. Okay. This is all. Then in the setup, what we will do is we will start that DHT function that goes like DHT begin. DHT begin. Oh my god, what is this? Yeah, and the colon. Never forget the good old colon. We've forgotten it here as well. Then we turn on the serial monitor with the baud rate of 9600 and colon again. That's it on the setup part. We don't need to define anything else. Onto the loop. We need to know two things from our sensor, that is temperature and humidity. And both of them are going to be in the point, right? Like 37.2 degrees Celsius. For the point, we need to write float. It can't be an integer. For, let's say, temperature, we write T. And it's going to read that from our DHT sensor. So DHT dot read temperature brackets. Same, copy paste this line, and instead of T, write H. Humidity. Okay. So we have now acquired the value of these variables from the sensor, but we need to display it. So for display, we always use the function that is serial dot print. Okay. What we'll do is write T and then write H. Okay. What this will do is display it in a very shabby manner. Like it will write like temperature, for example, is 37 and then humidity is again 37%. So it's going to mess up the things. It's on the serial monitor. It's going to show 37. So instead, we use a little formatting here. What we do is, we take this thing, enter a new line here, we write temperature colon. Okay, now this is going to be a comment, like it's something stationary, it's just a text. So after temp, it's going to write the temperature, and so we will do for humidity. Now it is possible that sometimes there is an issue or so. Okay, one more thing. After temp, there is temperature, but on what? Right? It's going to be in degrees Celsius. So we can write degrees Celsius onto the next line. So instead of reducing the efforts, what I'll do is, I'll just put a center mark here. Okay. Shift this, and then before this I'm going to write degree. Alt 0176. Okay, this is short form. Okay, you need to know these short forms. So type alt and then 0176. Yeah, that's it. And the humidity is going to be in this percent. Okay, so we will add one more line for percent here. I hope you understand what I'm doing here. I've also given the code in the description, but it would be better for us to write this together to understand how all this stuff works. And what do I expect now? I expect that the values will be given, right? So we will try to also never forget to put a delay of, let's say, 1 second. Okay, that would be enough. Or maybe 2 seconds, let's say. Okay, I'll just try to compile this code. And I'll upload this. Yeah, so I've uploaded this, and onto the serial monitor, what do I see? Temperature and humidity. Oh, so it's going in a straight line, right? We need to insert a new line here. So what I'll do is shorten this. For a new line, in the end of the last print, we need to line LN. That is inserting a new line. We'll go ahead and upload this again. What it is doing is creating a new line. Why is the serial? Okay, yeah. Here. So now the next line's coming below it. Yeah. So we can clearly see what's the temperature and humidity. We can add more aspects to it, like we can display if the temperature is greater than 30, let's call it a sunny day. Humidity is more than 50, then call it a humid day. Yeah, we can do more things with it, but always remember this is the basic logic and we need to understand how this works. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.